Hey guys, it's time for a bonus question, or what I like to call the Jonas bonus, extra tall content. For people that are new to the page, hi, how are you? The bonus question is an extra question that you guys get every week that doesn't make it onto the show, but we think it's really fun, so we want to ask it anyway. All right, so this question comes from Admiral Jetta Rosewater. Hi, Jetta. And she's probably having coffee right now somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked, what role will actor Richard Bremer, famed 13th Warrior, Les Miserables, and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, portray in The Rise of Skywalker? So he's a British guy who's been in a bunch of stuff. Generally speaking, British are bad in Star Wars, but John, what do you think?
Oh, I don't think so.
Was that a British accent?
Obi-Wan Kenobi is British. He's not a bad guy. I don't know. I feel a little bit of a Bremer in the Force here. I think
I hate you so much.
that one just popped in there too. That was not.
Oh
that wasn't
my
in my
God.
pocket. That was not in my Lando wrist card slot. So Richard Bremer, he has been in a lot of like Shakespeare stuff, playing like kings and that sort of thing through the years.
Acting.
Acting. He was in Macbeth, Richard the Second, and Henry the Fourth, or something like that. But I think he's gonna be like one of those like Dodonna type of guys. He's like in his 60s. We haven't seen him before. Like he's not just gonna be like, here I am, I'm a hero, now I'm gonna do things. It's just gonna be he's gonna be one of those guys who's a part of the Republic or something, and he's like, I brought my fleet from so and such, and we're gonna do this. He's gonna be that type of guy.
So and such. So and such.
He's gonna have one of those random titles like Chancellormus or Dignitamius or.
That's the word.
Yeah.
Dignitamius.
Right.
James, what do you think?
It's interesting because he was in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, but the character he played was He Who Must Not Be Named. Like not Voldemort, but He Who Must Not Be Named. So was he the like face on the back of the head or something?
Yeah, I think he was, because I don't think they cast the guy who plays Voldemort until the second movie.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't Ralph Fiennes in that movie.
Right, no. Ralph Fiennes came later.
Yeah.
Imagine that. You're like, oh, I get to be Voldemort. And then they're like, we recast you.
Yeah.
Or better yet, like all the famed Harry Potter books. Well, we're bringing them to the film. We want you to play the main character. He who must not be named. But just the face on the back of somebody else's head.
Yeah, we're literally not going to name you.
That happened in Star Wars. They had a woman's face with Clive... I forget his last name. Originally did The Emperor and Empire Strikes Back, and then they were like, no, we got someone else. And he's going to be it forever.
True.
Yeah. I think you're right, John.
I think he's going to play some type of First Order person, because what we've seen in The Force Awakens and in The Last Jedi, especially in The Last Jedi, is Rian Johnson brought in all these like pretty good, like... fancy actors from the UK and had them like have a couple lines. Like I think the guy that's like, he's tooling with you, sir, like is like a well-known like decorated actor in England. Yeah, he's like a well-known guy.
Yeah, and the fact that he's British also points to the whole like First Order.
Right. That's why I said generally they're bad guys. I know Obi-Wan's a good guy, but like generally the bad guys were Empire.
Lorsan Tekka, he's British, isn't
he? John, stop pointing reasons why I'm wrong. Can you not?
I thought you had
Just let me have this. All right. Well, Jetta, thank you for your question.
Well, wait, this is important though, because what if Richard Bremer is like, do any of us think like, what if Jetta thinks he's a Force user or something? Like I'm curious to see what she thinks, because she pitched it, and is like, Jetta, are you a fan of Richard Bremer's, or is this a thing where you're like, is he playing some kind of secret character? Is it deeper than that? Are we being too surfacey and extra character with this? You know what I mean? We may be way off in terms of what she was expecting for an answer, I guess is my point. Are there any other possibilities? because I just think this movie is going to be too stacked with existing characters that we have to finish arcs for, and then we have the Zori Bliss and Jonna and stuff to be like, and what's his name, who Richard E. Grant, who we haven't even seen in the trailers yet, and Hux and stuff, to now be like, now we got to bring in this guy and he's going to be Thrawn or something. Like, I don't think that's the deal.
That's what I'm thinking too, is that there's just so many people that they need to show on screen and like storylines they need to tie up, that like they've already introduced so many new characters already that like I couldn't see this being another person on top of that.
I couldn't imagine him being like a big role. I mean, not that he hasn't been around for a long time, but just like I was looking at his pictures to see if he resembles anybody. Like if they were like, oh, well, this actor passed, but maybe, we recast for this particular thing or something.
Mm-hmm.
But he only has 4 pictures,
Yeah.
And 2 of them are like a picture and then like a close up of his face. It's the same picture.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine they would get him for something like Thrawn or something, like what we're saying.
Right.
Well, Jetta, thank you for your question. Let us know what you think or who you think he is in the movie in the comments below. And if you guys want to be the bonus question, the Jonas bonus, just send us a question via Twitter at RBATSWNN. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.